don't think it's that easy to compare to the other movies though, because of James Gunn's directing is so different. It feels a little bit more like it's like comparing a
Well,
DC movie to Marvel.
maybe Marvel was ripping off James Gunn with his style.
In what movies?
Just like all the other movies that followed. Hey, let's do a lighthearted comedy with some space aliens and shit. Guardians of the Galaxy, bada bam. You get movies like Thor, Love and Thunder. And also, too, like even with the Avengers Infinity War and like Avengers Endgame, he didn't even write for those characters for the Guardians in those movies. That was like the Russo brothers and shit. So we had no say in what was happening. And then like Thor came through with the Guardians. Like he didn't want none of that shit. For the Guardians. It's like this whole other parallel. I don't know, man. I think it's like it was definitely. It felt like I felt like it when they all got in the spaceship together. It's like you see them in the spaceship together, like all the regular. It's like this shouldn't really be happening, but it is, and I'm accepting it because it's a comic book movie. You just gotta have fun with it sometimes. It's like, you know what? It's like, why is it you know what? I'm glad it wasn't some fucking doom fest with fucking no jokes or nothing, some serious bloat. Maybe that's why DC wasn't doing so hot, because their movies were too fucking serious to the point. Besides Dark Knight, though. Dark Knight worked. But then you get this seriousness and it becomes boring, and then you add in some crazy CGI that doesn't even look real, like Batman v Superman, and then that movie was a problem too. Because you got Batman vs. Superman, and then you try to do a Justice League movie in it. And it's like, what the so many ideas going on here. But I think Superman worked, and it balanced out everything.
But that's the thing.
And had a good story.